your bill for the month of June was 12,000, I believe. Let's see, where are we? I believe it was $12,742.50. That included about $5,272.50 in general legal services, which as for folks that aren't aware of what that entails, that's specifically items for council meetings, resolutions, ordinances, request for inquiries related to basic general business of the city when there's inquiries related to providing general city services. It includes also projects, meetings, and working toward other items that are general in nature. The way we've divided out the special projects is related to items that we can really identify as specific projects that incur cost in more, I guess, consolidated terms. This month, we had the ones that we identified were the 300 Kerr Law Avenue project for $225, the change in form of government issue for $255. The employee investigation issue was $712. That was related to wrapping up and final closeout of that project. So there shouldn't be anything going forward. Planning projects was $3,000 and $3,075. So that was related to specific planning projects and inquiries related to specific locations, as well as items that took quite a bit of effort on our part to assist the planners in being able to put forth a lot of the different resolutions and stuff, some of which are on tonight, I believe. So I didn't do most of that work. Jeff Briggs in our office did most of that. And then last month, there was $2,820 in just in public records request. That's to be able to review records for public records requests that have been filed. And then finally, staffing shortage inquiries related to that item was $247.50 for a total of $12,742.50 for last month. And since this is the mid-year, I'm going to give you the mid-year report as well. That to date, the billing to the city has been $86,700. $5,212 have been no charged, or those have been items that have been written off by our office that we wrote off on bills. Those are valid legal entries, but are items where we feel like we can be more economical and write those off. For example, a meeting that would require an associate who's working on a project who then meets with me on that, and we discuss that item. We try to make sure that only one person is billing for that conversation, even though there's two lawyers involved. So there's, that's most of what those are items that have been written off where I've been involved in those conversations with either Craig or Jeff, our two associates. For a total of $81,487.50 to date. That is the total for this first 6 months of the year. Your current budget for the year is $100,000 has been appropriated for 2021. By my math, and again, I'm no expert here, but I think I can do simple math. That leaves about $18,512.50 remaining for the rest of the year from what's been appropriated. Obviously, that's a much different pace, or that's going to be a much different number going forward for the next 6 months versus the past 6 months. On average, the city is averaging about $13,581.25 per month based on that first 6 months. So, and I really want to kind of go over just some of the, I won't drag you into all the details, but I do want to let you know where this $81,487 has gone. About 39,000, I'll round up, about 39,000 has gone to general legal services. And those are just general items that I discussed previously. All the other items have been what we would refer to, or we're able to classify as special projects. And excuse me, some of those are, I don't mean to imply special projects, meaning that they're all discretionary. And what I mean by that is some of these items, the city, quite frankly, doesn't have much of a choice on because it's complying with the law. But we still are able to then separate out what the funding is going to towards those projects. Some of those are, for example, the RCO project. That's a discretionary fund, but that's something that the city signed up for. And so far, we've spent about $3,000 on that project. COVID-19 has only been about $750. There's been some code enforcement issues for about $1,100. Some of the other bigger items were about $3,000 that our office has spent developing an ethics ordinance. The SEPA code revisions were another $1,300. The change of form of government was approximately $5,000 to date. The 300 Kerr Law item is around 2,100. Employee investigation issue was around 4,300. Public records request so far this year have been $9,240. And for comparison, a few years ago, I think I remember we had 1 year where I believe we had 1 or 2 records requests, and they were taken care of without actually our assistance, quite frankly. So yeah, that's a huge jump with regard to public records request. Some OPMA inquiries were for around 1,200, and then finally staffing shortage issues and inquiries related to that for about $900. So I guess what I'm trying to say in a not so succinct way is clearly the city is well over their anticipated budget for the year.